I'll have to say good morning. This is the first morning of a trip that Shane and myself are on, and we're test driving these new Nugget Tech coils, and this is the 15 by 12.5. Now, just in the foreground there, you can see a bit of a scraping. I've just got a signal with it. The coil seems to be working quite well. It's quite sensitive actually, and I've just put the loudspeaker on. I prefer to use headphones. You can hear the detector coming up to speed now. I've just taken a little bit of the surface off to make sure it wasn't rubbish or hot rocks. So we'll see what we can dig up with. That comes up quite loud on the loudspeaker actually. So if you can hear that, that's what I was listening to when I was walking over this spot. I'll get it out of the hole and see what it is. Bear with me. We've got it in there. Put it out. There it is. Lovely. Looks like about 1 gram, and that come up pretty loud. So I'm impressed, very impressed with that coil for a 15-inch coil. And the nugget was down about 2 inches. So with the height of these rocks, probably 4 inches, and it picked it up quite comfortably. I'll bring it up to the camera, you can have a look. Okay, there it is there. I'm not quite sure where the camera's focused, but there it is on my hand. Hopefully that's close enough. That there, first run, I'm impressed with that coil. So I'll keep using it for the rest of the day, and probably for the rest of the trip. If we can do that, it's going to pick up less than half a gram pieces quite comfortably. Well, I'm still taking these this Nugget Tech 15 by 12.5 inch coil for a test drive. It's been 2 days now, and this is probably the worst area you could possibly detect in. It's ironstone predominantly with some manganese in it, so it's really noisy, a lot of hot rocks. And this is a GPX 4500, and it's on enhanced to get rid of the hot rock noise, but there's still hot rocks here which come up, and it's very difficult. And I'm pretty sure there's a lot of magnetic resonance going on in the ground. And this is virgin country. We picked up a couple of nuggets here before, so we're just testing these out to see how they go. And I'll put it on. I've put the loudspeaker on instead of my headphones. But I've been impressed. It was a nice clean signal. I've got it about 4 inches off the ground, and I scraped the top just to make sure it wasn't hot rocks. So you've got that coming up. I hope you can hear that. That's the detector firing up. You can get that. You probably can see what distance that is above the ground. So I'm going to pull it out, and we'll see what size the nugget is. Hopefully it's a decent one, as always. Now it's out, it's good. Finally! Oh, it's brilliant. That's about 1/2 gram. That's it. And I picked that up so easy. That's impressive. That's extremely impressive. Alright, it's time for a beer. Well, earlier this morning I was walking down this creek checking that out for gold, and I found this. It's about an ounce nugget. So I've named this one Diana after my lovely wife, because she's got a heart of gold and it's quite a pretty nugget like her. But I'll put the camera on because just where I'm standing, you can't see it at the moment. I've got another signal which sounds like gold rather than junk, so I'm going to dig it up and hopefully you can share the experience with me. Before I put that nugget away, I'll bring it up to the camera and have a good look. That's it there. I'm quite happy with that. It's quite a solid piece of gold, probably a good ounce, maybe a bit more. We'll weigh that up later. Well, I got a signal in this hole about 2 hours ago, and it's taken me an hour and a half to get down this far. I don't know whether you see down here. It's probably only 4 inches deep, 5 inches deep, but all of it is made out of this conglomerate, and it's like concrete, and there's big bundies like that all stuck in it. Like you can't see with the camera, but I can assure you I've got blisters on my hand from picking away. So I'm pretty sure it's a piece of gold stuck in there. It's been there for a long time. Well, there we go, 2.5 hours later. Oh, I just saw it fly out the hole with a pick. There we go there. Oh, there it is. There's that gold nugget stuck in concrete. That concrete's like, that's ironstone re-cemented. I tell you what, it's taken a lot of work. We've got to break that out of there yet.
That'll be easy.
Oh. Oh, hurrah! Hurrah! I'm too tired to celebrate. Oh wow! Oh, that's sensational. I'll leave it in the hole, and it's better be worth some money. Look at him! I got blisters all over my hand.
I hope it's bigger than 2 grams.
But it goes hand in hand with these other nuggets today. I'll put them on the ground in the hole. Where are we? There we go. There's a big chunk. Oh, there's that beautiful piece of gold. There's a tiny piece, it's about 1 gram. And then there's that big beautiful ounce nugget. And another one here. Oh, that Shane got. That's it.
Where's the other
all working like.
Oh, there.
And there it is, and there's the other bit. That's for this morning's work. Well, I did start off in this morning, and that piece there, that's taken us into the afternoon. That's fabulous, that bit. All right.
If it's as big as that piece I got this morning.
I'm not getting old, but it's time for a nana nap, Shane.
No. There's a creek to do here.
Yeah. Okay, we've been using the Nugget Tech coils all morning in the creek, and this is what we've got. We've worked hard. Come down and have a look at this. These coils are sensational. Well worth getting. There's that at about 2 feet. That's about 1 ounce nugget. That's a beautiful piece of gold. We've got these little pieces in that cup in there. We've got that, it's probably 5 grams. And look at this. This has taken us 2.5 hours to get out of the rock. That, in this part of the creek, must have gone over 1,000,000 times with other people with detectors, and they couldn't pick that up, but we picked it up with a Nugget Tech coil, and that is just superb. That is in solid ironstone, re-cemented ironstone gravels, and I'm as pleased as punch with that. That is fantastic. That is fantastic indeed. Alright. Shane's just zooming in on it, the coil, the 15 by 12.5.
Working well.
Wouldn't go bush without it. Well, I've just cracked the nugget out of that piece of rock that it was in. Oh, it's a heavy piece of gold, that. My hands are numb, I can't feel them at the moment. Ah, that's fabulous. Look at that, is just a spanker of a nugget. Alright, back to finding some more. That's fired me up for the rest of the day. We'll talk to you when we get another one. Okay. Well, I woke up to the sound of somebody metal detecting this morning. Shane couldn't sleep last night. So off he goes at about 4 or 5 o'clock, pitch black. And I thought I was dreaming. I'm hearing a sound like this. And what's going on? What's going on? And anyway, I realised Shane's wandering through the creek. Go down and have a look, and this is what he got out. Beautiful piece of gold. Anyway, so we got all excited again because we've been in creeks looking around, and that's what's happened. Wandering down here, I think I've got a bit of gold in this hole. It was a faint signal going through all this. Have a look at this scrub here. It's all like trying to push into places where I think the gold might have got trapped. Anyway, so I was getting a very faint signal with my magnificent Nugget Tech coil, which I'm extremely impressed with. So that sounds pretty good. Sounds we got a definite target in there. So I had to go back to camp, not just to get the camera, but I pulled out the AP Special just to remind Alan that these tools were built for a purpose, and that entails a bit of hard work. Yeah, where are you, my little darling? Whoa, it's going to be pretty close. It's going to be out. Oh, what a good way to start the morning. All right, managed just to flick it out of the hole. That's it on top. We've gone down there. It's about where it came from. Where's my pick? My pick's... It's about 3, 4, 5, 600 millimeters long. It was down in the bottom of the hole. Come in and have a look. Come right in the hole. You come as close as you like, Shane.
Yeah, I am.
That part there.
Yep.
That's where it was stuck, in this little crevice. Now we've got to find it. Then it'll be time for a cup of coffee. Oh, celebrate these fabulous Nugget Tech coils. Oh, that feels heavy. There, I can see it. Come in and have a look. Let's polish that up. There's a bit of gold showing.
Beautiful.
Oh, that there. It's actually got a bit of ironstone with the rock going, with the gold going through it. Look at that. Oh, that's fabulous. Yeah, have a look at that, Shane.
Oh,
all right,
nice.
We'll go back, put it in front of the camera. That there, we'll go back and clean that up.
Show you what
See what it looks like. All right. Well, there's Shane. He's just going to put the billy on to celebrate. This is what we've been doing for the last couple of days, looking in the creeks. This is what we've got so far. Oh, hopefully that colour comes up well on the camera. There's the Diana nugget. I don't know what to call that one. That's the one that we've just got out of the ground. You just watch us dig it up. Now that weighs 25 grams, getting close to an ounce, but there's probably 5 grams of rock in that. And where are we? That's the one Shane got this morning. which is fabulous. Which has made us pretty happy for the day.
10 o'clock.
And if you're interested in detecting, there we go. We're doing independent assessment of these coils, the Nugget Tech coils. I'm finding them exceptionally well. I've fallen in love actually with that coil. I think it's the all-round coil for just about everything. It's sensitive to 0.1 of a gram, yet getting exceptional depth, and it's quiet. And for some reason, we're both using those coils, and it's the first time we've been able to work within probably 10 metres of each other, wouldn't it be, Shane?
Yep.
Which is fantastic. When we've been using other coils, they interfere with one another quite a bit. So because of those, we're getting onto it. And this is what other people have missed. And I can't believe it. We came in here just to do a bit of a trial, see if we can pick up some little bits like these, and we're coming up with big bits. Fantastic. Anyway, enough of the waffling on. I better have my cup of tea, back to work. Well, here we are in another creek system. Now have a look at all the trees that are around. There's Shane, he's standing there. We've located another target. And this is pretty remote sort of country, this. It's, I don't know how to describe it. It's how it's always been, I suppose. Anyway, come up here. We've dug down as far as we can with our little pick. So we're down about 18 inches. We've gone to get the big pick, and Shane, look what happens to the AP Special, Alan. It failed.
What are you doing?
Too much hard work. Anyway, we'll get to. I'll put my detector and gear on, and you can have a listen to what's in the hole. Then we're going to go through the procedure of digging it out. Hopefully, it'll be a good nugget in this remote spot. Nice. Hopefully there'll be some more here for us. Well, this is what we're digging up. This is hard conglomerate. And getting through these rocks, and that's the chips we're taking out with a pick. It's hard going. I don't think it's ever been disturbed before. Now I've just broken this up to get it out. I haven't seen whether the might have got down to the nugget yet or not. Hopefully it's still in the hole. The deeper you go, the bigger it should be. Oh, it's out.
Hmm.
Must be in one of these pieces of conglomerate that I broke up. That's in this one, I think. Might be a big specimen. I don't know. Oh. What's in that? Looks like a big chunk of ironstone. It's heavy.
Need the hammer.
I think I can see some gold on it, Shane. Oop, turn that screen off. Right here, look at that. This is a big chunk of specimen. Right there.
Oh, look at that.
You'll have to excuse me, I'm going to put a bit of spit on it. It's the only water we've got here at the moment. Oh yeah, look at that.
Beautiful.
Oh, the gold's coming up.
It is. Yeah.
Wow.
Lovely.
That's what it's formed in, the ironstone.
Hmm.
And that was, oh, is that another bit there? No. Oh, it's a heavy bit of rock. That's it, you just wouldn't recognise that. Oh, oh, that's brilliant. Oh dear, that might be the biggest piece of specimen I've ever got. Have a feel of the weight of that, Shane. There you go, have a close up.
Oh, that's lovely.
It's heavy, isn't it? Get the camera on it.
Look at those pieces here.
Alright,
There's some water in the car, we'll go and wash them up. Just a quick wash.
Yeah, we'll give it a scrub up, okay.
Okay.
Well, after we got that big rock yesterday, I took it back to camp and I've cleaned it up. And this is hopefully what you can see. You can see the gold all through here. There's a big seam of it in the rock, which yeah, looks pretty special. I'm pretty happy with that. And Mum, I couldn't use the scales you gave me because they only go up to 5 kilos and this rock must weigh about 7. Shane's just getting himself ready to look for some gold. We pulled up here and found a couple of nuggets immediately. Looking at the hills and the ground, I'm going to walk up to something which is rather impressive. Got all this ground, it's all slate. It's all like the slate you'd have on the floor in your house. And that's bedrock. And we look out at a few hills over there and a massive big range of hills over there. Now up this small hill, I'm going to walk up that way and show you something on the top of that. I'll wait till we get there. Late this afternoon, I've got a nice signal from this hole. It's been a long time since, it's been a few days since we've got a bit of gold and we're both getting desperate. And I thought it might have been a bit of rubbish. It was making a funny sound like you'd get out of a bit of wire. Come up, I'll show it to you. It's made me happy. There's not too many things that made me happy today, but look at that. That, in one word, sensational. Oh, I'll get it close. There you go. And a nice big chunk of gold. And I'll turn the camera off and take it over to the hole and you can see how deep we got. Well, this is the hole that I dug. It's, I'll step down into it. Oh, here we go. It's probably, oh, it's about half a metre deep down there. There's the container that's got the nugget in. So, and there's the mess, the carnage next to the detector. And of course, it was the wonderful Nugget Tech coil which did the job. Very pleased, it's done me proud this trip. There's Shane admiring it. He's got a grimace on his face because he didn't find it. Anyway, we'll see if we can get some more. And we're in the middle of nowhere and there's big piles of cans and bottles everywhere. Over there is my detector. And that's where I've picked up a signal. I've scraped the surface off the top to make sure it wasn't a piece of one of those tin cans and the signal's still there, so I'm pretty sure there'll be a bit of gold in the bottom there. So I'm going to dig that up and see if we can get something. Sounds alright, so I'm going to dig it up and see what we've got in there. This is pretty close to that big one that I got yesterday afternoon, probably about 100 metres away. So I've been systematically searching for more and I've picked up 2 more. This will be the 3rd one for the morning. I've taken about an inch off just then. Oh, it's still in there, that's a good sign. The deeper the better, they say. There it is, it's out of the hole. And try to get it as quick as I can. Go. Nice nugget. I'll bring it over to the camera. Right. Yeah, it's only spec, but every bit counts. Those little bits can lead you up to big bits like I got yesterday afternoon, and the other times not too far away from them either. So it's a nice relief to be getting it again, I must say. But probably thanks to the old fellas that were here 120 years before me, and they've been coming since then. About 1888, 1892 they started coming to this spot. It was pretty remote for them then, and between 1930 and 1940, and just after the Second World War, everybody was travelling around Australia looking for gold because the depression was on and all they got was food stamps. So if they could go out and get some gold, they would try their best. It's the only way they could make some money. So anyway, we shall continue on. Well, I'm having a day out today. I've just got another good signal behind me, and I thought I might as well try to get it on camera to share it with somebody. Shane's off wandering around, my cameraman, trying to find some. He couldn't find a smell in a sewage treatment plant at the moment. Poor bloke. It's a bit downheartening. Anyway, I'll dig this up and I'll see how we go. There we go. Bear with me. I'll give you a listen to the sound. I've already gone down about 8 inches deep, and it was a very, very faint signal. I've been working the ground very slowly. I've got half a dozen nuggets off here, and that bigger one yesterday afternoon down that way, about 50, 70 metres. But this, I'll wait for that to get over. So it's out. Sounds pretty good. Oh, there we go. About time. What a little beauty. About 1/3 of an ounce. Oh yeah, I'll bring it up. Let's have a look. Oh, pick up enough of these, it's good. There we go. Nice piece of gold. Well, I'll take that back and clean that up this afternoon, and we'll get a look at it then. Well, I've cleaned up the nuggets, and this is them, my patch for the day. There's the bigger one, and the other one's nice looking nuggets. That'll go well on the change, that piece. And now for my gold. There you go, VV gold. Oh, the sherbet of the day. All right, well, this is the take two for noises under trees. I've been persisting. I'm about half an hour from the last effort, and it's a reasonable signal, that. And I've cleared out, you can see just here, I've scraped the rocks away and a bit of the topsoil to hopefully it's not a bit of junk. I'll see if I can get the rest out. Ooh, doesn't like my pick either. It sounded reasonably close to the surface, so I think it might be out with that scrape. Don't know. Yep. making a good signal. Oh, there we go again. Let me get it up in a couple of scoops, it'd be nice. There it is. You're too close there with the camera. No. I missed it. No. Speed back. Must have dropped out. Oh. Wow, there's a dirty bit of rock.
It's in there somewhere.
Must be in here. Because the camera's on, Shane.
Yeah.
You know that.
That'll be alright. Hey? How'd it get over there?
Must have fallen out of the... Here we go.
That looks like it.
Here it is. There's a chunk of gold. It's dirty. You're going to have to excuse me. I'm just going to clean it up so you can see it. There it is. A few grams. It's a lovely one.
Good one.
Persistence pays off. Take it back, we'll clean it up. Here we are, it's late afternoon, it's about 4:45, and I think I've got my final signal for the day. I'm going to pack up after this. Just there. Sounds like a reasonable piece of gold. Where am I kicking the dirt out of the way? Whew. Bit wobbly. I'm going to set this camera up on the tripod. Where's going to be the best picture to see that? Oh, that's the hole you can see. I'll attempt to get the object out. Hopefully it's a bit of gold. Beautiful. Where are we? Ooh, there it is. Pretty powerful machines, these detectors. I'll bring that up to the camera. Ooh. Oh. Oh, that's an ugly looking thing, isn't it? That's me. Well, that's it. Nice piece of gold. It's one way to clean it up. There it is. Oh, very satisfying. Alright, we've come to the end of our trip. It's been a very successful trip. I'm quite pleased, so is Shane, in what we've been able to achieve. And the gold we've got is sitting on the table here if you want to come in and have a look. We've got that That big specimen there with a seam of gold going through. Looks really good. Shane picked up these two beautiful specimens. You can see the gold all on the face of that one. It looks good. And this other one, there's gold going all the way through it. You can see it all around there, and it goes all the way through, around the back of it, and around to the front again. And we've got the big nugget, the Diana nugget, I called it, and all these other specimens and all these nuggets on the table. And it's yeah, look, it was a lot of fun doing it. So we're going back tomorrow morning, back to civilization. Alright, my name is Wesley Lawrence and my prospecting partner's name is Shane Baker. And we've been away for a month and we've been testing out these Nugget Tech coils. This is the 15 by 12.5 with our 4,500 GPX Minelab detector. And we spent the first 2 weeks doing ground where nobody had found gold before, and we were very successful at that. So we thought for the next 2 weeks we'd go to an area which has been hammered. It's been chained, it's been gridded, it's been scraped, it's been pushed, it's had everything done to it. We thought, we'll see if we can pick something up. And this is the stuff that we picked up on an area that was hammered. We've got these big specimen, these other bits of specimen, gold all through that, don't know how many ounces. Same with that. These big nuggets. Now these are the stuff that, all this here is about 72 pieces. This is the stuff that people didn't find when they were detecting, and it's not that we are anything wonderful about us as using a metal detector is concerned. This people missed, and I believe it was all because they weren't using a Nugget Tech coil. With this coil, Shane and myself have come to the conclusion it is the ultimate all-round coil. It seems to have far more intense electromagnetic field, and we're picking up 0.1 of a gram nuggets, and we're picking up the stuff really deep. And I was picking up nuggets like that one. That's a 3.6 gram nugget, and I thought that was about a 10 gram the way it was going off, and I had to dig to China to get it out, and I was quite surprised how small it was. And the others were the same. And so if you're going to go bush detecting, I would suggest get a Nugget Tech 15 by 12.5 coil. It is, now this is an independent test that Shane and myself have done on these, and we're a bit skeptical, thought they're going to be a bit big for small stuff, but it is really good for small stuff, very, very sensitive. The only thing, it is very sensitive if you bump rocks a fair bit, but what we've been able to achieve there, that is proof that it's the best coil on the market.